Welcome to the 31st episode of the Dragon Master campaign. My name is Harrison Weiss, your Dungeon Master. And last week's episode, we culminated in basically defeating the Guifrog monster in the Forest Temple. A Skulltula then bit the unconscious Hogarth, who we then transported to Count Deku's castle. You had a slight scuffle with Count Deku, you gave him back the locked box, and you guys were kind of pardoned. And then he sent you to the Spirit Temple, which he believes has the ability to reunite Hogarth's body with Hogarth's soul. So you guys flew straight to Blackthorn City, where the Spirit Temple is. You guys travel through the pretty heavy black smoke to get to Blackthorn City. You guys land, you walk inside, and you head straight to the Spirit Temple. You guys get to the entrance, you call Stoic, he tells the guards to let you guys in, and you guys are now just inside of the Spirit Temple, looking into a cavern of souls. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and show you a quick map. You guys are in the entrance lobby of the Spirit Temple. On the back right corner, there is a door that appears locked. On the back left corner, there's a door that is guarded. And on the back wall, there is a large window that's looking down into the Cavern of Souls. It is very much a pull from like Hercules, where Hercules is looking down into the swirling mist of souls. At this point, you guys are looking over the Cavern of Souls. You see a group of people enter the front door with several bags, and they walk over to the door on the right that's locked, and they lean into it and whisper, and the door opens and lets them through.
Could we hear what they said? Not to derail, but...
No, you were unable to hear it. They whispered it quite well.
Okay.
And at this point, the guards that brought you in have now turned over to the people that are guarding the left door, and they gestured to let them through. And the three of you are invited to come down the left hallway with the group.
Okay. We'll follow.
So that well is just like with all the spirits, does it actually, like, can we just like tell the difference in like spirits? Like one's like human-like and the other, I'm just wondering, like if you look into the...
You can tell that they all look extremely similar, and out of game, I'll go ahead and tell you that they are all dragon souls.
All of them?
Uh-huh.
There are no human souls present, or elf, or anything else.
Okay, that's good to know.
So here is the little map that you have of the room. You have the locked door on the right, so you have the door on the left that you guys are walking down these stairs, and then this was the window that you're looking onto the souls. As the guards lead you down the staircase to the bottom left lobby area, there is a large dragon head mounted on the wall about 6 feet off the ground, and in its mouth is a large scroll. On the back wall, you can tell that there is a large double doors that look to be leading downward that is locked. And then on the right, there is an entrance to the Cavern of Souls. And the guards basically say, okay, so you're here. The regular routine is that you have to know what the spirit of Hogarth looks like. So we'll give you a couple minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, say. If you can figure out which of these 10,000 plus souls is Hogarth's, you'll be good to go.
What if we grab the wrong soul? Is it just going to be a different soul in the dragon's body?
It'll probably reject, I'd assume.
I mean, maybe. Is that even a thing?
So usually it does reject. There has been a couple records of the wrong soul entering the body, but I don't expect that to occur for this dragon that you have here.
I mean, what if the soul is like close enough in like wavelength or something, or type?
And the two guards that were with you walk over to the other locked door and whisper to it, and they walk down the stairs and close the door behind them. So now it's just the three of you in this small left lobby area.
I'd really like to try and hear what they were saying.
Go ahead and roll perception then. Or is there another one for eavesdropping?
I mean, perception is what I was thinking.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Ooh, I rolled a dirty 20, 19 plus 1.
I am not going to give it to you.
Wow.
Oh, if I would have rolled that 20.
If you would have rolled that 20, I would have against my will given you this secret code.
That's funny.
But you did not roll a 20, so I'm not going to give it to you.
So I remember they told us that in order to find Hogarth, it would require a strong memory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I just have to think about the best memories I have with him, right? And it should be easy. I
Yeah.
mean, we have a strong connection. It's not like we barely know each other. Been through a lot.
Yeah.
I guess I could talk about when I first met him and being the first among us to get him out of his egg, being excited to learn about him, getting to do our first headbutt in front of Chief.
When you're talking about this, where are you thinking that you're at? Are you in the Cavern of Souls, or have you entered that room, or are you still in this little lobby?
I was assuming that we were still in this little lobby area.
Okay, just making sure. So you can kind of see some of the mist. You haven't like walked into the mist, and you're just talking with your friends.
Okay. So I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking, is that strong enough? Does it need to be a happy memory, or does it need to be? What do you guys think?
I think it just has to be the strongest memory, probably.
Yeah.
But I
I'd
could
agree
be
with
wrong.
that.
I could be lying. So
I know this might be a little prying, but do you remember when you and Hogarth fell unconscious
You talking about in the train?
in the train? Yeah.
I remember it a little bit. Yes, I remember basically being thrown to the back. What happened?
Oh, I mean, I was just wondering if that could have been like a strong moment.
Is this David or Yori?
This is Yori.
Okay. What happened? I mean, I was knocked out before Hogarth because I remember he was awake when I got knocked out.
Okay.
What happened in that situation?
I mean, nothing important. I was just wondering if that could have been if like
Hmm.
your souls could have been intertwined while you had an out of body experience or something. I don't know. I'm just digging.
Yeah, no, I think it's helpful.
Yori's definitely not bringing up what happened in the train. I said that and immediately regretted it.
I was curious if you were gonna let that go.
At this point, somebody walks through the locked door, and you can tell that they're wearing like a dark red cape and a very vibrant mask that almost reminds you of Majora's Mask. And they walk through, and they start just to walk towards the other side if you wanted to stop and talk to them in any way.
Hello, excuse me. We're here to save my friend's dragon. How do we know which soul is his?
So, usually, the best course of action is to remember what makes your dragon unique. What is different about your boulder class dragon?
He's a tracker class dragon.
Well, yeah, okay. What is unique about your tracker class dragon? Like your specific dragon. What makes it different than all of the other tracker class dragon? If you focus on that, you might be able to see a difference. Or a lot of other people try to go a more extreme route and see if they can get the soul to react to something more physical.
Okay.
I know this is kind of related, but what tethers these souls here specifically? Like what device is it? Just the well?
So in the center of the cavern, there is a large green stone. It's called the Mother Stone of Eternity. It's what tethers the souls here. They just swarm to it for whatever reason. About 5 years ago, they started swarming here. It goes on and off through different periods of time.
What happens when it goes off?
The souls aren't there anymore.
So they just
Sometimes the souls kind of gather up, and then sometimes all of the souls are released and they all go away.
So we gotta get this done.
Potentially, it's been like 5 years since the souls
Okay.
were wiped clean. And then he pulls out a compass in his back pocket and starts to walk out of the place.
So Art is pretty certain on what he has to do.
You can call out to him and ask for a headbutt. I feel like that'd be.
Yeah, that might work. Well, we can try that first. And Art walks into the room.
What do you mean first? What's plan B?
Art approaches the swirling vortex of souls.
As you approach, you kind of start to feel a lot of resistance as you enter the room. It would take a lot of effort to get through the souls, but you are now standing on the outskirts of the souls, and you could walk around over here. As you walk in, a couple things that you do see are just some crates in the back corner over here, and then you also see a small stone altar of sorts, 3 to 4 feet high, and is very similar to the altar that you saw in the forest temple, where you place the tablets on it, and then you place the catharsis on it.
Okay.
Interesting.
So Art's going to make his way towards, I guess, the northern part of the room, so where the altar is, and do like Yori said, and cry out to Hogarth for a headbutt.
Okay. I want you to roll me a... Go ahead and do charisma.
This is a 14.
With a 14, you have no response from the souls. You don't see any movement from any of the souls.
Okay.
I didn't follow him in, but I'm definitely watching from the entrance.
So at this point, do I need to basically like voice a memory over the room?
Are you asking...
I'm asking the DM.
I want you to see if you can convince me.
Okay.
One way or another, you've got to convince me that you can find Hogarth's soul in this hundreds of thousands of souls.
Okay.
I don't have a set solution here. I do have one that I accept 100% if you reach it, but I don't know if you'll get to my exact answer.
Gotcha. All right. Art is going to walk as close to the center as he can with the resistance, take out his Darken Dagger, and try to like push forward into it a little bit. Try to get as close as he can to see as many of the souls.
With the Darken Dagger leading you, you are able to make space and push through it, and you're kind of just like slowly just like trudging through it. Like the wind is just like howling, the wind is like slamming against you. And what do you want to do once you reach the center stone that is glowing green down the middle?
Art is going to kneel down on both knees and just kind of under his breath just say, Hogarth, if you're there, I need you, buddy. You got to come back to me. I don't know where you are. I don't know what happened, but things got crazy, and I don't know how to fix them. So if you can hear me, you got to come to me, buddy. We gotta do our headbutt. We gotta fix this. I need you to fight. I know I've told you to run in the past. You gotta fight.
Go ahead and roll charisma with advantage.
I got 2 3s back to back,
Oh.
so that's a fail.
God.
You don't see anything different with the souls.
Okay. Art, still on his knees, is going to take the Darken Dagger in hand, turn it around to point at his chest.
How fast can I move through the souls?
What spells do you have to cast?
Ugh. This is gonna be real gross. Okay. I'm gonna cast Summon Undead behind him. Specifically my zombie, and just have him grapple Art.
Okay.
So he doesn't stab himself.
Okay. As Art goes to turn his knife around, he immediately gets just grabbed by an undead zombie.
He smells awful, I'm sorry.
Is the zombie going to like attack him? You control his actions, I presume.
Yeah, I control his actions. I summon him, call out to him, and just tell him to grab Art and make him stop.
Art, can I do a reaction and try to kill the zombie?
We can kind of say we've entered combat, and as his surprise round can grapple Art, and Art,
Okay.
if you want to roll opposed strength with the zombie, we can see if you can escape the grapple.
All right, I've got a 10.
I've got a 14.
Okay. So Art's gonna yell back at Yori. Yori, this is the only way. He knows. This is how it's gonna happen.
You're playing with fire, though. There has to be a better way than trying to kill yourself.
He'll protect me. He'll protect me.
Okay.
Okay, while all this is going on, can I inspect the locks? Because I didn't go in the room, so I'm just letting them do their thing. Loaf believes the situation is slightly futile.
Let's retroactively do the locks after the emotional moment, but we'll say it was during the emotional moment.
Okay, all right.
Loaf just doesn't care. Loaf is just out of it. The zombie's gonna let go of him.
So the zombie lets go of Art, and Art, what do you want to do?
Art is going to go and thrust the dagger into his chest.
As the dagger enters your chest, your life kind of flashes before your eyes, and you relive a bunch of the memories that you lived with Hogarth.
Look, Hogarth, look how big you're gonna be. I'm so excited.
Art runs over and gives it the biggest hug.
Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm so excited.
This is out of character.
Art gives the rare candy to Hogarth.
Who's a good rumble horn? I love my rumble horn.
The Dragon Ball on your waist explodes open, and Hogarth's soul immediately changes up where it's moving to and turns backwards and goes straight into Hogarth's body, and Hogarth just tramples you. But after you've already shoved the dagger into your chest and you fall unconscious on the ground. And then Hogarth starts to grab you by your clothes and starts dragging you out of the Cavern of Souls.
I'm gonna tell my zombie to also help, and I'm gonna try and meet them halfway.
Art's body has been drugged to Yori, and you guys just get back to the lobby area where the locked door is and where Loaf is. And Art is currently unconscious.
I cast Spare the Dying on Art.
What happened over there? I turned around. I wasn't paying attention. Whoa. What's going on?
We saved Hogarth.
Oh. All right. Well, that's good. I thought he was a goner.
Okay, so you cast Spare the Dying on Art, and you do see that he starts to breathe, and he seems to almost be fighting death. But he doesn't. But he seems to not be. He seems to be conscious, and at this point, we can talk about what Loaf wanted to do while that was all going on.
Well, I'm literally yelling at Art not to kill himself.
Correct. The sound effects are good. That's good. Loaf.
Can I go ahead and cast Cure Wounds so he doesn't make that noise anymore?
Go ahead and cast
Cool,
Cure
awesome.
Wounds.
That is my last spell slot, you bastard. I'm sorry. Bleep that out. Cut it.
How much HP do I have, Yori?
I think it's a D8 plus my modifier. I actually don't have it pulled up because I'm a bad spellcaster.
While you're being a bad spellcaster, we're going to go ahead and answer Loaf's question. So, Loaf, while that was going on, you were investigating the locks, right?
Yeah, I was first investigating the lock up in the lobby looking area above where you can see through with the glass.
Okay.
Not that one. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yeah. And
so you walk to the entrance foyer of the room where the guards are still guarding, like right here. But you could probably walk by him and he probably wouldn't care.
Okay, I was just kind of looking at the locks, I guess.
You walk over to the door and the guard is like, "Yes, what? That's not for you. You can head back on down here or you can leave. But the door is not for you to be investigating or anything.
What's behind the door?
None of your business.
What do you mean?
It is none of your business. That's all I have to say." And as you take a brief look at the door, you can tell that there are no locks on the door and there is no handle on the door. There is no way that you could feasibly see to actually open it besides like try to push it.
Okay, so it's just by that description, is it still like a door with hinges, or does it come from the top of the ceiling, the bottom of the ceiling? Is it something like that?
It is still a door with hinges, yes.
Still a door with hinges.
Mm-hmm.
But so it's just kind of something does it look like it's a sturdy door?
It does look like it's a sturdy door. It looks like it's almost enchanted in a way. And
any symbols, emblems on it?
There's one emblem on it that is similar to some of the emblems that you've seen on some of the guards. It looks kind of like a dragon with multiple heads.
And if I were to look at the guard who's berating me for no reason, do I see anything that he may be having on his body that looks like it could be something that could interact with the door?
You do not see anything that would interact with the door.
What does he have on him?
He got like a black hood and then a large metal javelin and a bit of a helmet that looks kind of dragonish.
Okay, I guess I'll walk back down to see if he allows me through anyway, to see Yori and Art dying. Well, not dying anymore, Art. And I'm going to go check out the other door if it looks exactly the same. Does it?
The other door does look exactly the same. No locks, no keyhole, no doorknob. It's just a large door that has the symbol of like some kind of multi-headed dragon, and it looks somewhat enchanted in some way. And at this point, I think Art has now been drugged back into the room with Yori, Hogarth, and a zombie. And Art's been spared the dying. He's been cure wounds. And Art wakes back up with purple eyes.
Hogarth? Hogarth?
Does it go away?
Hogarth!
It does go away. And Hogarth jumps up.
I smash my head into his head.
And just starts licking your face repeatedly.
Yes, sir.
Take a d4 damage, but...
He's at 19 HP
That's
currently.
2?
So just putting that out there.
Nice.
Absolutely worth it.
And then Hogarth walks over to a corner and starts to crap some little
he does.
turds. We've established that he poops little cubes.
Like a capybara.
D6s. So at this point, you guys are free to do as you wish.
Yay.
Hogarth is revived. Art is awake. And he's definitely got a bloody shirt.
Yay, Art tried to kill himself for his...
But otherwise, he seems to be cured of his wounds.
So
I'm gonna knuckle punch him
Hey,
in
man.
his arm.
Thanks. I
Glad to have you back, buddy.
appreciate you.
how much time have we been in here? I know they're probably going to come back. Have you taken any time to look at these doors to see what could be behind them? Yori, you seem to be pretty good about this sort of thing.
I was trying to hear their password, but I couldn't hear it. I'll inspect the doors, but I don't think we're getting in. I'll look over and like put my hand on it and just kind of look at it.
You want to go ahead and roll investigation? Loaf, if you want to roll investigation as well, I'll give you some more info if you roll well.
All right.
Ooh, it's another 19. Yeah. Dirty 20.
Someone's rolling good today.
Yeah.
Mine's not even worth anything. I rolled a 5. So
Okay. With your 20, you can tell that the door is definitely enchanted and is looking for a specific phrase or password in order for it to open. And that there's not a clear other method of getting it open besides maybe like a nuke or something, but like a big bomb.
I see. A nuke.
But what you
Well, it just so happens. Sorry.
Yeah.
So then you guys are welcome to, I guess, leave the Spirit Temple.
We did it, guys. Yori, I just want to say thank you.
You're welcome. Have you ever said those words before?
All right, let's go. Let's go. Whatever. Let's go.
I guess we'll go.
Cool. Yeah, we're leaving.
Yeah, we'll leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys leave the Spirit Temple. There's the 6 guards standing outside, and they all kind of huff as you guys walk away, as if they didn't want you to be there at all. And now you guys are right outside the Spirit Temple in Blackthorn City. Welcome to explore what it has to offer. And immediately, before you guys get the chance to walk around, a woman comes running up to you. Not frantically, but kind of quickly. She comes running up to you and says, "Hello, you guys look like some weary travelers. How are you guys doing today?"
Much better now. I got my dragon back.
That's awesome to hear. And something else that you guys noticed about the city is that it's still, like, I didn't mention it last week. This is more of like retconning it, but the black smoke is pretty heavy above the city, especially in the higher vicinities. It's getting pretty smoky around here, the southern side of Burke, from what we have established as the black smoke. But she says, with the black smoke being an issue, this is really one of my core tenets that I'm trying to run my campaign on, is I really want to get the black smoke all cleared up. And I really just wanted to give you guys my business card. And then I wanted to give you also this attraction list of Blackthorn City. It's something I really pride myself in, is being able to advertise the city in a really good, like, meaningful way so that when visitors come, they know where to visit. So here's a detailed brochure of the city. Okay, so my name is Agatha. I really just wanted to meet you guys and get to know the people in the city some more. And she goes out to shake one of your guys' hands.
I'll reach out and shake.
You have the brochure, and then Agatha goes ahead and walks away.
Okay.
And now, at this point, a pigeon comes flying through the sky and lands directly in front of Art and kind of jumps forward and then drops a note directly in front of you, Art, and it stares at you until you pick it up.
Art is going to stare back and say, Yeah? Timmy in the well? What is it, buddy? Tell me, man. What's going on?
I think he just wants you to pick up the note.
Oh. Can you talk to birds, Yori? I can talk to birds. I don't know if you knew that.
I can't.
Okay, I'm just saying. What are you saying?
Quack!
Oh, okay. So, what he said, Yori,
Quack!
is he wants me to hold the note, not pick it up. Come on, man. Okay, so Art is going to hold the note.
If you happen to unfold the note, I did send you what it says. You're welcome to read it out loud or keep it a secret.
Oh, sick.
What's it say?
Oh, I'll just pocket that. That's awesome.
What?
Oh,
A carrier pigeon lands? What?
And now the carrier pigeon has flown away.
awesome.
Art, what was that?
I mean, it's a note for me. It's kind of weird to, right? Like, I don't know.
Does it have anything to do with, like, a quest?
No.
I helped you save your dragon.
Okay, fine. Here's the note. Art hands it to him.
Can we just read it out loud? I don't want to play telephone.
I'll send it to him. I'll send it to
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
All right. It says Don's armory, now his shield's Donnie. I'm just going to throw it on the ground.
Hey, man, that's my note. And Art picks it back up.
It's not even addressed to you.
It was sent to me to hold. What do you mean? The bird
To
clearly
clarify,
stated.
it was addressed to Art because that's
Oh,
where the
okay,
carrier
okay.
pigeon took it to.
Clearly stated.
Donnie is like the signature of who
Yeah.
wrote
Okay.
it.
Okay. Sure.
Anyways, hey, where are we going? What are we trying to do? We trying to...
I think the library would be pretty cool. I'm pretty worn out, and I know you are too, so I don't want to get too carried away. About what time is it, DM? I don't want to take a long rest if it's not, like, nighttime.
You guys arrived, like, I would say, like, pretty early, like dawn, I would say. So it's probably about noon or 1 to 2 p.m.
Okay. Well, so you have magical sleep too, because you're half elf, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it just takes us 4 hours, so we wake up at 5 o'clock and still have some time to do stuff.
So I will say Hogarth is probably quite pooped. I don't think he'd be able to fly anywhere until he long rested.
Oh no, yeah, I didn't want to get caught up in shenanigans and forget the long rest is what more than anything.
I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah, you're stabbed, and I don't have any spell slots, so
It healed, and Art opened his shirt to this massive scar.
It's definitely got some like purple veins coming out of it.
Yeah, it does.
How long does my dude last? I want to see
Your
if he's still here.
Your dancing partner?
Yeah, my dancing partner. He's really good, actually. It lasts for an hour, so yeah, he's still.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so the
He's still
zombie's just walking
following
around
us.
with you.
That's
Yeah,
kind of
perfect.
impressive, actually.
I'm gonna dismiss him. We don't need you anymore, buddy, and I'm gonna pat him on the head as he like crumples.
The zombie just like walks over to this spirit temple where the stairs are and just kind of crumples on the side of the street.
Cool.
Why is it sad? It's kind of sad.
Nice, nice.
It's traumatized.
So is there
Yeah.
anywhere that you guys would like to visit? Feel free to explore the city and we'll go from there.
Is one of the work in progress places the midnight train area, or where would that be exactly?
I don't have the midnight train area on the map currently.
Okay.
I would say the midnight train is up right outside the city.
This one's just like much more fortified compared to Mahogany. Right.
Yeah, the whole city. Yeah. There is a
Gotcha.
wall around the outside.
Oh, there's literally a Walmart.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
catch that. That's funny.
Do y'all want to read the brochure for the audience to listen to?
Yeah, I can do that real quick. This is not art reading. Blackthorn City. the peaceful city of Blackthorn, where joy is found in the ballads of the street. There is no crime in this city. Feet finder, no text. Spirit temple, the temple of Vanir. Do not enter.
Interesting.
Blackthorn library, resting place of Dr. Agon's journal. Okay, interesting. And then Walmart. May you every wish come true. May your every wish come true.
Is that specifically typoed or is that a mistake?
It's a typo on my part, so it's definitely a typo on Agatha's part.
Oh, okay.
That's amazing. Other than that, there's a couple pictures. Not really much else in this brochure.
This is very much there is no war in Bossing Say or whatever.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, there's no crime in this city. I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I believe
Okay.
that.
So,
Yeah.
what do they define as crime anyway?
Oh, jeez. I think we'd have to catch up with Agatha for that.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Do you want to catch up with Agatha?
If they don't define it, it's not been defined.
Mm.
Therefore,
Not a crime.
you know what I'm saying?
It's not a crime.
You're right. If we're going to be in the city, we got a little time to kill before bed. Why don't we go, we can check out library, the armory. I'm really interested in the armory as well as the razor smith. But what are y'all thinking?
I think just from where we are, I'd like to go clockwise and start at Barnes & Noble if we want to.
Barnes and Noble. I'm down. Let's go check it out.
Sure.
Cool.
Let's go.
Following you, Yuri.
Okay. So
Oh,
you guys
no.
walk past the HOA on the left, and then you walk past Lincoln's Construction, and you head to the Barnes and Noble.
We were talking about this today at work, and I'm assuming it's going to be sort of like Jim's, where it was, oh,
So
That makes
here
sense.
is your Barnes and Noble. It is a stable as you walk in. It's pretty
Oh.
clearly got some dragons in the backyard. There's definitely some archery targets in the back, but really in the front they seem to have a lot of different types of saddles on display, and you can see one of the older women just building saddles behind the counter.
Okay.
why does the brown hat cost so much?
The what?
The brown hat is worth 10 gold pieces.
What brown hat?
Down in the bottom left.
Brown hat.
Oh, I
10
missed that.
GP.
Okay. We can get a hat. Yeah. Dude, we get a hat. Does Art have a hat? Art has a helmet. Lame. Okay.
What kind of brown hat is it?
Hi, hello.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Barnes and Noble. How can I help you today? And she stands up and walks over to the counter.
We were actually a little interested in this brown hat. Why does it cost so much? It doesn't seem to be very special.
She goes and picks it up from behind the counter, and she says, it really isn't anything special. It's just a nice brown hat.
That's weird.
Let me grab you a picture of the brown hat.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, I want to see what it looks like.
If it's a wizard hat, you're required to buy it.
That's so expensive.
Tori's not the
though.
wizard.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Sorry, Loaf, you're required to buy it. My bad. I forgot.
I'm a
You're the...
spellcast.
Oh,
Oh,
it's an Indiana Jones hat. Oh, that's cool.
Gee. It fits Loaf's vibe, but he
So
already
well.
has the hat. He already has the cool
He
hat.
does.
The lady points at Loaf and says, oh, hey, would you like to buy this hat?
Yes, I would.
Me and Art are playing dress up with Loaf.
Yeah.
Would you like to pay 10 gold pieces?
Yeah, 10 gold seems reasonable. Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Wait,
Cool. And she
Whoa.
reaches out her hand to collect the 10 gold pieces.
who are you?
What-
Don't worry, there's more in the back.
I just keep staring at her.
Who are you?
I am
Can you hand me the money, please?
Oh no.
Of course I can. I can hand you the money. For sure. And I just
Oh,
stand
no.
there still as I'm just sweating and just staring.
Loaf. Loaf, what's happening?
Is your friend all right?
You see me shaking as I my hand slowly starts going into the pocket where my money is, or the bag. Yeah, of course.
I don't think
Of course, yeah. Here's the money, and you just see my hand shaking and sweating as I hand it to the lady.
Are you sure you want this hat? You don't have to buy it. Are you sure you want it?
Yeah, Of course I want it. It's amazing. I love it.
What is
And
happening?
Then she takes your 10 gold pieces and hands you a brown hat.
I'm holding on to it and I look at it in disappointment.
What is happening?
You actually spend 10 gold pieces on a hat?
I think he just took gold pieces on a hat.
No, I didn't. I didn't spend 10 pieces of gold on this. What are you talking about? I put the hat in my stuffed bag. That's already kind of like...
Wait, you're missing a lot of gold. Didn't you have like a boatload of gold?
I never really had a whole lot of gold to begin with.
Okay.
That's interesting. Interesting way of thinking.
Okay. What just happened?
Thank you, large strapping lad. I hope you enjoy this hat. Are you looking for one of these hats as well? They are quite nice. They're brown.
I don't think so. Thank you.
Oh, hey, you with the bloody chest. Would you like a brown hat?
No.
Oh,
What is happening?
okay. Well, was there anything else that you guys were interested in? I have these.
yeah,
I have
yeah.
Lots of saddles
Can
and
I-
armored saddles.
Can I have a refund?
I don't know if I do refunds here. Go ahead and do you want to roll intimidation or persuasion? Either one. You tell me what you're rolling, so I know how to react.
I'm gonna roll intimidation. I'm gonna get kind of mad.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like,
Oh, I was gonna say I was gonna
raise
help
my,
him, but
I'm gonna
not.
raise my meaty hand and shake it and be like, "Give me back my money and take your darn hat." How's a 16?
With a 16, she kind of stumbles backwards. Says, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And she goes and hands you back the 10 gold pieces, and she takes the hat back.
Okay. All right. I give back the hat. All right.
Perfect. Okay.
Art loosens his grip on the darkened dagger.
Oh my gosh.
Why? Wait, what?
Just saying.
Okay.
He was gonna
Oh, I
stab
see.
her.
Oh no.
Yo,
Okay.
Yo call me the crazy murder freak. Like what?
And then I'm like, "All right, let's get out of here. She's just trying to trick us." And I just like step out, and open the door, and leave.
She didn't
Okay.
do anything.
All right. Let's make our rounds. What's next,
Okay.
Yuri?
So the next thing, as you guys leave the Barnes and Noble, you do see like a street performer performing in the middle of the area over here. There's a large circular foyer that leads to the Walmart, and in the middle of this area, there is a street performance going on. You're welcome to stop and listen to a street performance. You don't have to, but you're welcome to head to wherever else you wanted to go.
Do we want to stop?
No.
Yeah, of course.
No.
Yeah, let's just stop and watch this.
Yeah. Let's stop.
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh.
You used to see me like look down and just like shuffle my feet, and then I'm like, all right, and then I just keep watching.
Harrison, are you gonna sing us a song?
So no, I'm not singing you a song. So
Oh.
ballad is probably the wrong word. You convinced me last week that that's what like a street performance was. So I'm sticking with the word ballad, but it doesn't mean sing a song here anymore in this realm, in this podcast. The word ballad means like a performance or a play.
Seems kind of convenient.
So you guys
But
walk up
anyways.
to a crowd of people where there's lots of people in a circle, like standing in a circle, watching a small group of young folk kind of put on a play. As you guys walk up to it, it seems that a new play has begun, and there is one man who is acting kind of as like a commentator, and there's two people in the middle that are kind of acting out a story. So I'm going to read a small story to you guys, and the people are going to act it out. I'm going to try to explain what they're doing as I read the story. The narrator begins by saying, "The air on the island of Berk was thick with tension as Stoic the Vast, chief of the Viking tribe, stood at the edge of the cliff, overlooking the village.
Yuri, they're talking about Stoic.
His heart was heavy with the worry, for a dragon had been spotted on the outskirts, and the villagers were in a state of panic. Stoic's
no.
wife, Valka, had always been a calming presence, but today, even her reassuring words could not soothe the fear that gripped the island. And the street performers are kind of posing as Stoic. They have like a large beard on, they have a large Viking cap on, and then there's the woman who's dressed as Valka, and they're kind of enjoying some time together overlooking a city.
Guys, you see? It's Stoic! Stoic! And Art raises his hand and tries to get Stoic's attention. Stoic! Hey! Hey, we're here!
The guy,
Look, we got Hogarth back!
the guy spins around and and gives you a thumbs up, and then like kind of like shh.
Oh.
Word had spread that a dragon,
My bad,
a
Chief.
night fury with black scales, had been seen near the village.
Whoa.
The villagers, fueled by the tales of dragon attacks from the past, were terrified. However, Valka had spent years living among the dragons and had come to understand them, believed that this dragon was not a threat. And you see one of them turn into like a large dragon puppet and is kind of running around the room with a large tail. The dragon is green.
Whoa.
It is a very long dragon, and it's just a completely green dragon that seemingly has no feet, but it has like 2 small hands near the front. As the villagers armed
Whoa.
themselves and prepared for
Guys, it's a worm!
confrontation,
Look!
Valka approached the dragon with outstretched arms, speaking in a gentle language she had learned through the years of observation. The Night Fury, misunderstood and frightened by the aggressive gestures of the village, roared defensively. In the chaos that ensued, a battle broke out between the dragon and the village. Stoic rushed to Valka's side, desperately trying to reason with both the villagers and the dragon. But the fear was too great, and the situation escalated. In the midst of the chaos, a tragic accident occurred. A misdirected arrow struck Valka, who had been trying to shield the dragon.
No!
The moment was frozen in time as Stoic watched in horror, unable to comprehend the tragedy unfolding before him. Valka fell to the ground, and the dragon, sensing the danger, fled into the night.
Art clutches Yori's shoulder.
The villagers, realizing the grave mistake they had made, stood in shocked silence. Stoic cradled Valka in his arms, tears streaming down his face. The dragon, misunderstood and innocent, flew away into the darkness, leaving behind a shattered community and a grieving chief who would forever carry the weight of a tragedy born from fear and misunderstanding. The dragon person puppet flies away, and Stoic is just left there holding Valka in his arms. And then the whole crowd just begins to clap and applaud the performance, and the people all start to bow, and they place a couple boxes around in the circle, and you can see lots of people just going in and dropping a few copper pieces in, a couple silver pieces in.
I'm gonna like flick a copper piece into the box. That was cool.
Art, seeing this, is confused and walks over to the box and sees what's in there. What do I see in the box?
You see about 18 copper pieces and 2 silver pieces. And Stoic is standing above the box as well.
Like the fake Stoic?
Yeah.
Okay.
The actor is watching the box.
I felt like the story was a bit contrived, but
Contrived. I don't know. Anyways, hey, there's money right here. You want to take it?
They're
They're just throwing it away.
It's for the performers. They do this for a living. Don't take their money. This is David talking to Clark. Don't take their money.
Okay. All right. Well, that was awesome, Stoic, dude. So good to see you again. Hey, we got Hogarth back. We actually went to the temple with your word. Thank you for that. And I just want to, thank you so much.
I want
Corey,
to
chill
walk
out.
in between the two of them and just pull the beard down and look at Art.
You're not.
And the guy just like gives a thumbs up and says,
You're not. You're a.
It's
You're
a
not
performance
truther.
art.
You're a not truther. You are. You smell of beef and cheese. You lie.
Okay.
You lie.
Yeah, it was great to see you.
You're.
I'm gonna let go of the beard and say you guys did great. Just walk away with Art.
Thanks.
You're not a truther. Art doesn't know what to do with himself, so he just follows Yori while like contemplating life, walking away from this liar.
Okay. And then I think y'all walk towards the Walmart. Is that correct?
I didn't know where the Walmart was. I'm like just now seeing it. You know?
Nice. The Walmart is on the left wall. It's like a full-blown wall, and it just looks like a giant wall with 3 windows. One of the windows there's no line for, but the other 2 windows there's a line for.
Okay. Do we want to check out Walmart or?
yeah,
I mean,
of course. Yeah, let's go.
It's on the brochure, right?
I mean, yeah. So we walk up, and Art immediately tries to go to the front of the line.
There's an open window.
So you're not going to the open window. You're going to one of the other lines and cutting to the front.
Yeah, well, they obviously have something important there, so Art wants to find out what it is.
So the woman behind this counter says, "Oh, welcome to Walmart. This is so you want to actually go to the back of the line. We can't be doing the cutting."
Flash pass.
What are you flashing?
And the person behind you kind of just reaches his arm in front of you and just slams you backwards. And he's gonna roll strength.
Oh, dude.
It's a 19 strength if you want to roll opposed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I do.
What is this guy made of?
Yeah, I do.
Should've
That's a
kept my
9.
zombie. Oh no.
With a 9, you get launched backwards like a good 5 feet. He takes a step forward up to the window.
Art is infuriated and goes to grab at his dagger.
What does that guy look like?
No,
Because he like chucked you like hell hard. So like, what does he look?
He is 6'5". He looks massive. He's wearing like armor and he's got a sword sheathed on his side.
Art goes to start running,
I'm tackling Art.
and I don't get my dagger out of its sheath.
Okay. So you've tackled Art. You guys are in the sandy street and just directly in front of the empty window.
Awesome. This is where we're going, Art.
Okay, that dude's what a d bag, man. I don't even like if he is d bag of poo. He is d bag of poo.
Yeah, you tell him, Art.
That is what he is. What are we on?
Okay.
The woman behind the empty window says, "Oh, hello, welcome to Walmart, where your every wish comes true."
Hi. What is this place? What is Walmart? What do you guys have to offer?
So we're a market where you can ask for anything, and we'll have it.
So
Nice.
why does that line have a bigger line than, well, the lack of line over there? And I point at the, her location versus the line.
I was actually closed, but
Then why
I'm
did you
just-
answer?
honestly, you look kind of pathetic, so I was just trying to help.
Art goes to grab at his dagger again.
Bro, and I like slam it back into a seat. You got you're stabby today.
So-
I'm just
You're
trying to
saying-
help get the line down. We were over capacity, and I was just trying to help.
Well, it
Lower
makes
the
sense.
number.
You weren't open,
Lower.
so obviously they're going to be. It doesn't matter. So what do you mean every wish come true?
Yeah, so basically, you can ask and to buy anything at Walmart, and we'll have it.
Interesting. Is that like a one-time thing or just infinite usage?
No, you can go however often you want.
Say I go to an armory and they've got a shield for 10 gold. But I had previously gone to you and asked you for a shield, and you told me it was 11 gold. Could I come back to you and you change your price because I found it somewhere else cheaper?
No, we'll most likely be much more expensive than where you would find stuff other places.
Oh. So there's a guarantee of not price matching.
Yeah, we do the price not match guarantee.
It's kind of a weird marketing campaign, but I get it.
No, the marketing campaign is your every wish will come true.
Every wish. Now, is it only pertaining to items, or can it be to like conceptual
Items, yeah.
stuff, or can they wish also apply onto like some form of enchantment onto some sort of thing? Could that?
And she pulls out a scroll out of her off her waist, and she kind of opens it up and says, "Your every wish will come true to our best ability, and you will pay more than what it's worth. And it's not going to give you magical items; it'll give you a fake replica of those, and you are most likely going to get ripped off. And there is, you want me to continue reading, or is that good so far?
Nope.
I'll take first
Keep
stab
reading.
at it.
Keep reading.
Hey, I got a wish.
What's your wish, Sonny?
I want my Uncle Albert dead.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Huh.
Hold up. Let me process that as your DM really quick.
I mean, they could probably just send someone out to like end him, right? Out of game, by the way. I'm just saying.
Okay, so you would like your Uncle Albert dead.
Dead.
Okay.
Yes. Can I pick where?
Please provide us 400 gold pieces, and this will be yours.
Well, that's way too expensive to kill him.
Dang.
I was thinking like copper. But man, all right, guys, we got to figure out how to collect 400 gold pieces. This is
I don't think that's a priority.
For 400 gold pieces, you might as well kill him yourself. I'm just saying. I mean,
it's also
I
not
don't-
guaranteed that they're going to kill him. They just told us we were going to get ripped off.
yeah, it's true.
I was thinking we ask for like potion ingredients.
Wouldn't that also be a ripoff?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt because it'll be cheap.
What if we went somewhere else?
I look at her and I'm like, what is the statistical likelihood of us getting ripped off?
Yeah, give me numbers.
If you ask for something non-magical, then you're probably going to get it. But if you're asking for something a little bit more magical, there's a decent chance that we give you what you want in a different way than you ask, than you really wanted. Do you know what I mean? And she kind of just like winks at you.
So you make most wishes come true.
We make all of your wishes come true. And she points to the sign.
Guys, hey, I want to leave.
Okay.
This is dumb. She's not even going to kill my uncle for me.
All right, let's.
I want to make potion.
Wait, you want to make a Go ahead. Just hurry up.
No. I'm just. So okay, would a potion be considered a magical item?
I would say
I'm asking both-
yes.
Okay.
So the
But what-
DM would say yes, but it's much more possible to get. A potion is magical in some sense of the word magical.
Potion is like a soup.
Yeah, but
Okay.
they have magical like ability. Like a soup is non-magical.
You never had my chili before.
But a potion would be like a magical. Out of the game, they would most likely get you the potion that you asked for.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say if I couldn't get the potions, then I would just ask for the ingredients.
To be fair, the ingredients will be a lot cheaper than the potion. But
Correct. That's why I'm looking at that too. Could I get one lightning moss and one charcoal?
What you trying to make?
Mountain Dew?
What does that do?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just want some Mountain Dew.
he has the recipe. That's all he knows.
Yeah.
So you said lightning moss.
Lightning moss and charcoal. One please. One of each. Because I've already got the citrus fruit.
We can do that for 5 silver pieces.
Ooh, 5 silver.
Here is your lightning moss and your charcoal.
Now I can make some Mountain Dew. Do we have 2 dingleberries? We only have 1. Okay, that's fine. Because we could make another gold potion if. Who wants to ask for the dingleberry?
And she points to the larger fellow and says, "Hey, is there anything that you would like to buy? Would you like to buy a dingleberry?"
I
You don't
would
buy a
definitely I would definitely buy one.
You can't ask for a refund.
Your friend is correct. There are no refunds here at
Start
Walmart.
like sweating. Yeah.
No, don't sell to him. Don't do it.
Don't sell to him?
No. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's an inside joke.
Oh, inside
You can sell
joke.
to him all you want. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Which is something that you were looking for? And she points to look.
No, nothing. Oh, right, actually, yes. Well, I would like the dingleberry. Essentially, that's what you at.
Oh, you okay?
Art pulls on Yori's shirt. I want to go.
It's-
She offers to give it to you for 2 silver pieces.
It seems like it's a good deal. Yeah. I'll and I'm like sweating. I'll buy one, and I just like reach in and shake in my hand, and I just kind of hand the 2 silver.
And she hands you a dingleberry in exchange for the 2 silver.
Darn it!
What?
Awesome. Pleasure doing business with you. I hope your every wish came true today. And we'll see you again soon.
It did not. Look at
No.
her, and I just like,
Your wish didn't come true.
no, it didn't.
Sorry to waste your time. I'm please feel free to leave a review on the wall over there. And she points over to the other side of the wall where you can see lots of like graffiti.
And Art yells at the wall real quick, like a yelp.
He yelps
I
at the
just
wall.
I just turn around and walk away. I'm just like disappointed.
You guys enjoyed Walmart. Where would you like to go next? Did you guys want to check out the Razor Smith?
Either that or the armory. I'll leave it up to Clark.
I'd rather go to the armory, and that way it's also closer to the end, so we can say we get back in
Sure.
time to
Okay.
have a good night's
Let me
rest.
show
I agree
you
with that.
the armory.
Armory.
This is the San Dimas Armory.
What's San Dimas?
It's the armory.
Thanks. Thank you. Ooh. Ooh.
Whoa. Ooh, whoa. Okay. This is a lot of cool
Ooh,
stuff.
the cutlass looks cool. +1 charisma.
I really don't want to buy any of this stuff. Why are we even here?
I want to check out Swiftfoot boots.
Does that say 10 platinum?
It does.
That's cool.
Swiftfoot boots,
Whoa.
armor, 10 plat pieces, footwear, +5 speed, +1 dexterity. While worn, enemies are unable to make opportunity attacks against you.
Those are so fast. Those shoes make me run fast, Yori.
They do. We can't afford those.
We could
No.
go back to Mahogany Town
and do.
and do some murdering again.
I'm not gonna murder random people.
Not random people, Bergmites. Come on, man.
They're not worth a plat piece.
Really?
We'd have to kill 100 Bergmites. And that's only during Trollstice.
Is that person within hearing, like, or the person at the shop? Can they
Yeah.
hear all of this that's going on?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
hearing about the murdering?
They hear every bit of it, yeah. And he just kind of shrugs and is like, huh. You guys live your life. We there's a lot of murders around here,
So that doesn't count as crime around here?
So crime is really defined as like illegal activity that gets caught. And there's
Look,
a
this is your
lot
place.
of there's the clan inside of the temple that really kind of dictates what's allowed here.
Hey, Loaf, if you wouldn't mind if I talk to the guy real quick.
I mean, I don't mind at all. So just go. Yeah, just go.
Hey, I see the warden mail back there in the back. What is
Yeah,
that?
so the warden mail is armor, gives +3 to your AC. It's heavy. If you have a kyber crystal that's melted to it, it's no longer heavy.
And it still has the Kyber effect, correct?
Yes, which your guys' kyber crystal, by the way, you guys got that last episode, is also has a bonus that says when equipped to armor, what's it do?
I think it lets you turn into the dragon.
The Gitrog monster.
Yeah.
Yes, so I don't think we ever read that. The Gitrog
We never did.
Stone, artifact green kyber crystal. If it's melded to a weapon, that weapon has +3 damage. If it's melded to armor, you can transform into the Gitrog monster as a bonus action. Then you roll for an effect from a predetermined table. And no, you don't get to see the table beforehand.
Okay. I think we need to, like, one of y'all needs to get this warden mail and meld it with the stone.
Do you guys also meld crystals to stones here, or to armor here as well? Or where would we do that exactly? I don't remember.
I think it's fair to say most places will do it for a price. Most armories will do it for a price. So yes, we do meld kyber crystals to your armor or your weapons. We typically charge about 8 gold pieces.
Dang. Okay.
I think that's worth it, though.
I mean, it's pretty busted. I'm a little worried about the table, but
I think you or Loaf 1 needs to do the crystal thing. And I think you being more attack-based
Yeah.
versus Loaf being more defensive tech-based, I think it might work better for you. What do you think, Will?
Let me look at his. I would say Yori has more armor. Loaf would probably.
the warden mail is a definite go since we do have
Yeah.
the kyber crystal. However, asking the DM if I were to just have the cutlass on my hip, would I get the +1 to charisma, or would I have to actually like be holding it as like a thing?
I think you'd have to be actually using it.
Okay, that's also fair. But what if I struck a deal? Because I'm interested in the warden mail. This is Yori talking to the shopkeep that we have not like actually addressed.
Yeah. I'm a deal doer. My name's Bill. Nice to meet you.
My name's Yori, and I shake his hand.
He shakes your hand. Bill Buttlicker.
But liquor, our prices have never been lower.
Really? Your prices have never been lower?
Yeah, my prices, yes.
His name's Budlicker.
Am I the only one who gets the reference? Please tell me I'm not the only one. Okay, cool.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
Anyway,
okay. It's fine, yeah. I'd love the Warden Mail and the Cutlass. Could I bring you down to 15 gold?
Are you also planning to do a melding of kyber crystal here?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
It's another 8. I can do 22 for all of it.
22 for all? Yeah, I can definitely do that.
He's happy to make that deal with you. He doesn't seem too upset with that. And he takes the Warden's mail to the back. He asks Low for the kyber crystal.
one moment. Hey, Yori.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I want approximately 8 gold to allow this to happen.
You're gonna take all my money?
No, I'm not. I'm only taking 8 gold.
Here, instead of 8 gold, I'll give you my midget mail. That's what I'll do.
I don't want the midget mail.
But you need some armor, don't you?
I want the so just 8 gold, and and then we can make this deal.
You hand Loaf 8 gold, and then you hand the man 20 gold.
Correct.
So you're at 2 gold remaining. Okay, so Loaf, do you hand the kyber crystal to the man?
I hand it to the guy.
He takes it, he goes to the back, and he takes the Warden mail, and you can see him doing some pretty hefty hammering, and it is now clasped into the chest of the Warden's mail, and he hands you back the Warden's mail.
Cool.
I expect the question to be asked, can it be unmelded? Yes, it can.
Oh, that's huge, though.
So yes, so now you have a Warden's mail with the Guifrog Stone Kyber Crystal, which allows you to transform at a bonus action into the Guifrog monster.
Nice.
Sorry, I didn't want to take your money, Yori. It just had to be done.
Oh, yeah, you didn't? Okay, sure.
I put my hand on his shoulder and just pretend to care. I'm sorry.
I don't believe you.
So then I think you guys are ready to head to the Blackthorn Inn, and you guys get a cheap room, I'm guessing.
I'd assume so, yeah.
As I walk in, I just see the sign and I slap down 1 silver piece. We'll take 1 poor lodging, please.
And this place seems to have a much better room than the Mahogany.
Nice.
You guys go into the room, and you find your beds, and Art finds the floor,
Yes, he does.
and you guys head to sleep. And this episode was voiced by Harrison Clark as Art, William Brito as Loaf, David Kelly as Yori, and edited and DM'd by Harrison Weiss. Please follow us on X at Tides of Terragos or on Patreon at patreon.com/Tides of Terragos.
You did look like poop earlier this week, I will say.
They MLK'd her?
You can't say that, it's February.
You're still a good DM to us, no matter what the comments read.
I'm not gonna murder random people.